Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. How are we doing tonight? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in, San Diego. That's awesome. I was actually applying to jobs last night. I was looking in San Diego. I talked about it a little bit in the last stream too, but looking in San Diego, Seattle, Portland, Denver kind of areas. We'll see if I can make it out there at some point. It's just, that would be a really, 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 really expensive move that I just can't afford right now. That's the biggest problem, I think, with that. But mug of the stream. Since we're working on our townhomes, I thought this kind of looked like the vibes of the build. Just has like this aesthetic around it. It's a graphic of the Renwick Gallery, which I think I mentioned the first time I showed this mug. But it's like a modern art gallery in DC. But I thought that fit the vibes. So we're gonna get into our townhome build tonight. Yeah, it might pay our moving costs. I have yet to ever interview for a job that would pay for moving costs. But I've also never really had to move, but I'm seeing a trend where most jobs are purposefully looking for people within X number of miles of a city. I think overall businesses are trying to get away from even having that be a thing, which is kind of frustrating, but we'll see. So we are working on the residence above the the candy shop. And so just keeping in mind, we were going for like some fun pastel vibes, and we got a lot done in the last stream on this build, but pastel kind of vibes and like some fun colors just to give the aesthetic. Got our bathroom right off the front door, have our entryway, walk through the dining area into the kitchen living room space, and we had our little nook right here by the window. So really cute vibes. And then when we head upstairs, now just keep in mind, this is Mary and Lila's place, right? Marigold and Lila. So upstairs is Lila's bedroom space. So we kind of started getting into this floor a little bit more. Some really cute orangey pink vibes in here. I used a lot of the new Pride collection that we got. And then she has her little like photo studio area in this big weird long room. I was really wanting to use this. And then there's going to be a full bathroom right here off of this little hall. And then we have the doors out here to the balcony space. And then one thing I thought of when we got off stream, y'all, I did think about it when we got off stream a week ago. I was like, what are we missing here? What are we missing here? I gotta put a staircase. So we did not have a staircase to get upstairs. So we gotta figure that out. So I'm gonna have to maybe work on the floor plan just a little bit. And honestly, what I might end up doing is maybe putting it over here and just putting a wall. And this will just basically be what's in this room. We'll just have the photo kind of studio part right here, but we'll see. Oh, thanks for asking, Mel. My presentation went fine. It went really well this morning. Went really well. They had a request like an hour and a half before the presentation to kind of redo all sorts of visuals and graphics, which was absolutely absurd. Like, absurd to even ask that. And so I had to be like, no, no, we're not doing that. Not right now. I said I could get them an updated set of visuals by end of day tomorrow. So it's just, this request is never going to end. This is just like this one district. I'm kind of done. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done with them. I have other things that I'd like to work on. And it's kind of mind-boggling that as a contractor in this position, this one district has been providing my entire, like, basically what I make for last month plus so far over half of this month. My living, like they're paying for my living essentially by having all these requests. It's just kind of nuts to me how much of my time as a contractor has been on this one district. But anyway, I'm just glad to have the presentation done. So she was like, I'll be sending questions your way. So it's not like done yet. I'm not done with them in the way that I would like to, but you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to like see how to say that. Mimi's miserable. Mimi's miserable. I'm sorry you're miserable, but thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So before we dive into this too, I do want to like mention the stream schedule. So obviously tonight we're working on this, but for Thursday, I'm thinking about doing a blueprint build live. So if you're just joining in, you're not familiar with that, I have this little series on YouTube where I find a floor plan and we basically recreate the rendered images for like a blueprint house. So I think that would be kind of fun to do live. I'll have to make sure it's like a smaller house so we can actually finish. But I think it'd be fun to do something like that. I'm trying to like incorporate some different types of streams so we're not having to work on the same things. I don't want it to feel so redundant right now because we're doing 2 really big builds that's just taking up a lot of time. So I think that'd be fun to try that out and see how it goes. So that's the plan, and then Sunday night we'll continue on with our treehouse build. I did work on the treehouse build some yesterday, and I'm really liking how it's coming along. I primarily focused on the landscaping, so just getting some of the outside figured out. But it's coming along. It's coming along. Lots of fun things happening. Now, one option here for the staircase. This door is not set in stone. We can move that. I'm wondering if we could just like I wonder if we could do a similar thing like we did over here. Yeah, I just still can't believe that I forgot to put the staircase for this side. I mean, it's a very me thing to forget to do. I'm gonna have to like figure out a way to set this somewhere else and play around with it. Let's see. Oh, no. Don't want to move all of that. Hey, Mac, how's it going? Okay, so if we were to do... That's not going to fit very well. Yeah, like we're already in close quarters here. We can't do that either because that's 3 tiles. It would need to be 2. That wouldn't fit that way. It says can't intersect with walls, but like what is it referring to? Oh, that's not gonna be enough. It would have to go up. Okay. We're not gonna panic. We're not panicking. We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna delete these doors for a second. I just gotta figure out a way. I think it's just because of this opening is what it's talking about. Let's see. Gonna have to get a little creative, potentially. So we could put it like this. Putting the stairs outside. I mean, we definitely could do something like that. We could do something like that. What if we, let's see. If we did that, well, we couldn't do any type of wraparound because we only have 2 tiles here. Can't intersect fences. I guess because it's up here, I have the fence. I think it's talking about this part. So I'm thinking something like that could work. Having it like that. I'm just trying to think. It'd be sad to have to get rid of that window, but it wouldn't be like a huge ordeal necessarily. But I do think the upstairs would look weird on the balcony. Maybe not. Let me see. Let me see. I think this could work. Let me like get rid of this. I think that's what's kind of conflicting it right now. Let's see if we got that. Carry that over. Oh my gosh, the odds of that. Y'all, I didn't even pay attention that they're the same type of stairs. Oh, that's funny. The ones I put inside the house here are the same as what I put outside there. It's just like it's a different swatch. So I could get the same swatch of these and put that there. It's like a darker. I mean, it does make it interesting. And we can paint the walls. Right? I actually think that's pretty cool. That's a good suggestion. Good suggestion, Mel. Just have to, let's get rid of the, actually, wait. Oh, whoops. What did I delete? It deleted something. I think these have to have the under side to them, don't they? I was like, I wish that the staircase didn't have, well, wait, no, they don't. I can delete that one. Why can't I delete this one? I don't know what it's deleting when I do that. I can't see anything. That's kind of bizarre to me. Ah, there we go. Because if I leave it open, I think I could still justify putting the window there. It would clip a little bit. Okay. But it would still kind of make sense that you'd have a window. You know, you still get some light coming in. So I actually like that. And then I can put a column right here. Let's see here. Ooh, that's a big column. That doesn't quite look right, does it? That looks a little weird. That looks a little weird. Maybe the Strangerville column. Maybe one of the Strangerville. I don't think I want to use this. That's a bit much. But I think we get a similar type of color. Yeah, it's close. That's blue. I don't think we're gonna get another color that's close to that. We're a little bit limited in the column color department. I don't even think the new SDX column that we got, it has some colors to it, but where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's, oh, well, oh, it is that same color. Not the same as this, but the same as the Strangerville one, I think. Or, oh, we can't put we can't put this, I don't think. Oh, yes we can, because it's a fence. This is a fence and it's up against that. We could do something like this, potentially, too. It does, like, go all the way up, which is a little weird, potentially. Do. I don't think I want to do that. It's like if I could find... Where is my usual... Honestly, I think I just like this. It's like my go-to column for everything. We're not going to get the color, like with that green color or whatever, but I do kind of like that a bit better. It's just nice and clean, you know, very small. And then I don't know if we want to put another one of these, like right there, to outline the yellow one. I'm gonna leave it for now. It's a little quirky, but I'm gonna leave it. Okay, we're gonna have to try to get this. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, why did that happen? Also, yeah, I don't know why I hadn't fixed the roofing yet on that. Oh man. Obnoxious. Okay. There we go. Fun. Okay. Megasell16. Sorry if I am completely butchering your name. Thanks for the follow. I got this like new peach ginger tea, green tea. And it's so good. Oh, I don't have my Twitch window open. Thanks for calling that out. Oh yeah, thank you for... yay, 270. Awesome. Thank you for helping us hit our follower goal. That's awesome. What's funny is that we're like at 1260 on YouTube. If we got 10 more on YouTube and had 1270 and then 270, it'd be kind of funny. I wonder, like, what if we put this back here too? Yeah, there we go. Okay, nice. That was a good suggestion. I feel a lot better now. Because I was like, what are we gonna have to change? I'd already been sold on this. Now, I actually think that one of the new options we got from businesses and hobbies is gonna be perfect for this bedroom. Like, all of these colors, I feel like could work in here. Literally all of them could work in here. Mbe, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I love if that's like the same person. If y'all went over there, I appreciate you doing that. I definitely didn't mean for you to have to do that or anything like that. Have I seen the new Lego Star Wars leaks? I have not, I don't think. I have seen some of the new leaks. I'm not a really huge Star Wars person. I will definitely watch. I've seen like all of the main movies. I will watch them. I wouldn't consider myself like a huge fan of Star Wars though. I do appreciate the series though and all of the spin-offs, but I'm more into the plant Legos. The plant and music ones are kind of more my cup of tea. But do they look cool? Okay, I don't think I want that. That's a... Whoa! That is like the exact same swatch. That is the exact same swatch from Pastel Pop. So I definitely am not vibing with the darker colors. It would have to be the lighter. Both yellows look fine. Like we could do that yellow. We have the more faint yellow, which I think I'm slightly more of a fan of. I think this is a little too much on the pink. Not like we could do an accent color of sorts with that. But I'm leaning towards the yellow. I'm leaning towards the yellow. But I do like the idea. Yeah, I don't want red. That's too red. Like if we had this be an accent. I think I like this mauve-y color as the accent. Using that as an accent wall is kind of nice. Okay, let's see here. So we're not gonna like clutter too much in here. There is that like complete... We'll have to see in here. I'm not used to it. I want to go ahead and just kind of pull from Machino. Like, let me just kind of grab a lot of stuff real quick and we'll see what we can fit, what we can use in here. This is gonna be too big. I love this item. I could scoot the door over and not have the door centered if I wanted it like up against this wall. I actually like the idea of it being an open back anyway, if I were to scoot this in a little bit more. And it fits. So it's like I could scoot the door over. Once this is, you know, painted, it won't look as weird. But I do think that's kind of a cool vibe. And what we could even still keep them in line. For the bathroom, I might actually prefer that anyways. It makes us be able to use this space a little bit more. So they can still be in line. Now, I'm trying to see if I want it up against one of these. If we want a little space by the door or just have it centered. I think maybe just having it centered is the way to go. We're not going to be able to fit the designer samples. That's not something we need in here anyways. This would be a cool thing to put somewhere. Doo-doo-doom, boom, boom. Frosted glass room divider. That's going to be too much. I think I'm going to slightly size this down just... There we go. Okay. This is such a weird, like, oddly shaped room. I don't think I want that there. I need to pull that big desk that I don't think is gonna fit in here. Oh wait, where did? Oh, it's like I had something there. We'll have to see. I have no idea what it's called though. So surfaces, desks. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? It's not like the streamer computer, but it has like the selfie light, I think, or something like that on it. I don't know what it's categorized as because I don't think I've ever put it actually in one of my builds. I have no idea. Shot in the dark. Does it have the word studio in it? Oh. That's cool. Did not realize we had something like that. Could even put this in here. Yeah, stream's not doing... Huh. I don't know if it would be considered an activity or skill. I gotta get more money. Which means I need to, like, actually load in the sim, which is obnoxious. I just have to go back. I already have a sim here, I just entered in build mode. Not a problem. Anybody know what that's from? That brings me back. Not a problem. Oh wait, no. Let's see here. It's from the Amanda Bynes show. From way back. Nickelodeon from way back. I think that was Nickelodeon, right? It was one of her skits. Like one of her characters that she did. It was, they'd always say, not a problem. That shows my age. Let's see. I'm going to... I have got to figure this out. I don't think it's with computer, yeah. It's a desk, but it has streamer stuff kind of already slotted to it. So it's not like gonna be under desks. I feel like it's gonna be under maybe displays? But I don't know. That's more like shelves and such usually. Okay, maybe someone's, I don't know. Streamer, let me look in the gallery. Streamer. Room. This. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Maybe it's Get Famous? I don't know. It is, it's Get Famous, okay. When I saw that pack, I was like, it's gotta be Get Famous, okay. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to fit that in here. I'd basically have to put it here. I really would like to have the backdrop. We don't have to have that in here, but I do think it fits the vibes. Let me see here. Get Famous, Get Famous, Get Famous. Why? It's right in front of me. Yes. We're about to find it. Or not. There it is. The more views video station. Or the more choices video station. Don't fully understand the difference in those, but okay. Yeah, it's 3 tiles wide. This thing is huge. Like, I could technically do that. I could have it be over here. Well, maybe not. It might not be functional. Might have to tuck it into the wall a little bit. I don't think this is gonna work, but I have definitely had a space this small before, and a sim has been able to get past it. Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna work here. Even though in my first shell challenge ever, I definitely had a space that small and my sim could get through it on that lot. But whatever. I could do something like this where it's like rotated this way. Yeah, let's just do that. And then we can put that over the computer. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Can size this down and put it in this little corner. Or not. Maybe just kind of scoot this over here. Ba, 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 ba. can size that down and it still be just fine size-wise. Bum, 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 bum. Put this up against the wall. A little tripod there. This might be considered more in the way, unless I rotate it that way. Hey, Dunguri, how's it going? Yeah, names are just never going to be the way that we want them to be. Let me see. Can my sim sit? Yes, okay, good enough. If she starts running toward it, that means she can sit in it, so that's all that matters. Okay, let's scoot this over. Oh, whoops, I'm not in build mode. I was like, what? Oh no. Oh no. Game was lagging. Okay. Put this here. You get, I want to like get all of the cameras. Even that one could be fun to put in here. And then we have, where's the little digital camera? Yeah, she was so excited to sit, and then I just took it away from her. I was like, nope. Ooh, maybe we have that as like a little collector's thing, since she loves photography. Maybe just do those. That's more than enough. We'll put this down here somewhere. Okay, it can slot there, that's fine. That's actually a pretty decent spot for it anyway. That's a decent spot for it anyway. Welcome in, everyone. Feel free to say hello. Thank you for the likes on TikTok, appreciate it. I don't know why my like alerts on TikTok just don't work anymore. I got a new follower. Thanks for the follow too. I just can't see who it is. That's kind of weird. It does make me wonder if chat's just broken on TikTok. Like maybe people have been trying to chat and I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. Feel free to say hello though. Should come over to Streamlabs. Let's see here. I'll put that on the end. That's a vibe. I don't know if that's what I want, but it is a vibe. I have like no colors other than this is like super pink right now, and then I have like the pink and blue on this. I have no idea what colors I want to use. I do think that kind of matches the tone in here though. With the pink and blue, I think is why I had that. You could do purple on that. This is purple. Honestly, maybe we put this one in her bedroom somewhere. So it matches the vibes in there. You do the orange. I'm kind of like trying to bring in the same type of vibes. The orange and pink. You get pink in that too. Yeah, personal camera for funsies. Sorry today I had an adrenaline rush. My first customs office, just thought I didn't get one. Oh. Oh wow, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. I'm not as familiar with that. Get this pulled back up. Hydrate, thank you. You're back from lurking? Well, welcome in. Take you a drink, yes. Okay. Of course that one's not gonna slot the way I need it to. You just like kind of have all of them angled this way. You didn't miss too much. We're working on just kind of getting some things cluttered. Not too cluttered. I guess I kind of already went overboard, but just trying to get some things in the studio area. We figured out like the wall color for the bedroom. We've got to do the floors still. If you're just joining in, we're doing like this really large complex, basically, with 4 shops on the bottom, and then they each have a 3-story residence above them. So it's a pretty big build, and then a couple of them even have basements. So it's going to take us a while, but right now I'm just kind of going through each one at a time, getting base furniture. So like this one has all the base furniture in it. We just got to go back and like clutter it up and make it look lived in. And so this one is the dog cafe downstairs, and then we have the residence upstairs. So we're working on the candy shop residence right now. I don't think we get like any other tripod, do we? No, I searched that already. There we go. That's the same one I have. Can you put a camera on it? Like, I don't know if a camera actually slots to it or not. It does, okay. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. I just kind of want to make this smaller. I'm uncomfortable with how large that looks. It just looks weird to, oh yeah, with that slotted though, it's gonna be super funky, isn't it? Unless I do this. Okay. That sounds really interesting, Donguri. I have to like look that up. Such a good mood. It's been warm and sunny for 2 days now. Nice. Went for a 45-minute walk yesterday after work. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. It's been super, 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 super windy here. It's been nice today. Like, it was nice and sunny too, but it's been really windy. Okay. I think we have, like, a good foundation already in here. Like, it's a relatively small room because of the... It's only 2 tiles wide except for this little area right here. So it's a bit tight. We'll probably put some more, like, wall decor and items like that, but I think... for the most part, with furniture pieces, we have a good foundation here. So let's see if we can figure out... What if I, like, even used the same... Ooh. This could be kind of a fun wallpaper to put in here. For this type of room. That one's a vibe. I like that one. That's cool. Okay, and then we can like combine it with... Maybe we just combine it with that, but what if we got something that's a little bit closer to a color? That one's actually really close to this shade. It's just a little, it's a tad darker. That's a bit much. It's a little too heavy. I don't like how heavy. It feels like a heavy color in here. Let's see, maybe there's like another... What about the other? I think most of the swatches on the other businesses and hobbies is dark. Yeah, they're mostly dark colors. So I don't think anything from this I really would want to use. We do have this, which could be fun to put somewhere. I feel like that's a bit much though. I want to do a blue potentially. I want to see. I can get a light blue, even lighter. Let's see. Not the biggest fan of the texture of that, though, is the thing. Oh, Zarina Streams, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How are y'all doing? How's everyone doing? What'd you end up streaming? What'd you do? Hope you had a good stream. We're currently working on this big build with some townhomes with shops under them. So we have like on the far left here, we just have base furniture down. So we still got to like go in and really clutter it up and figure out the layout for some of the fun stuff. But this is like a dog cafe. And then we have the residents upstairs for this. We have 2 people living here. It's a big house for 2 people, but we do have a guest room. It's like a quick top-down view of that. And then this is going to be a candy shop here. And we're currently working on the residence above that, so we just have like a lot of like pastels and fun colors and vibes in this house. And then we're currently working on this floor right now, which is for a teenage daughter, and she has like a photo studio kind of area, a little bathroom here, and then her mom is going to be upstairs. And then the one next to that is going to be like a pottery ceramics studio. Well, we still have the whole residence to do on that one. And then the tattoo parlor is going to be over on this end. And then we'll have the whole residence on that as well. So it's a big build. And plus, 2 of them have basements too. So got a lot to do. But that's the vibes right now. This is what it's looking like. So really fun. It's been a lot of fun. I love this one with all the colors and such. But which pack is the flowery tiled floor on the 2nd floor from? 2nd floor of which one? Which pack is the flowery tiled floor? Flowery tiled floor. In the kitchen here? Oh, this is for rent. This is for rent. For rent has a lot of great tiles. Really nice tiles. Love it. Love it. These 2 have the whole set with the borders and such that you can do cool things like I did here, where you can change the patterns. But yeah, it's really fun vibes. Really fun. Yeah, like For Rent and Jungle Adventure, as far as tile is concerned, are 2 of my favorites. Like with wall tile, floor tile. Easily 2 of my favorite packs. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out the color I want to do here. I keep coming back to this and I'm just like, maybe I could just do the yellow in here too, but that's kind of boring. I don't want to do the same thing. I couldn't find a blue that I was really wanting to use. The orange, we could put the orange, but again, that's just kind of a heavy color. I want it to be light. Plus with this being so pink, it's just like, I don't want a pink on the wall either. I really want to find a blue. I want to find a blue. Really want to zigga. Let's see. If you wanna be my lover. Oh man, I just got a flashback to having a karaoke machine and that song was on it. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that. None of these blues are like a good color. We have this. This is like a very indigo color, similar to the trim at the top, but I don't really want to do that either. I thought Sims was supposed to have like all these blue swatches for things. Isn't Sims known for having blues? Or blue swatches for everything? You loved the Spice Girls when you were young? Yeah. Right? That's like, good grief. Ooh, that's kind of similar to what I already have. It's a little bit brighter. Look at For Rent coming. Ooh, For Rent has that like fun blue color. It's not the same shade, but not mad at that blue. I'm not mad at that blue. It's light colored. It's not like it really matters once I figure out the color I want this to be too. But I think that's fine. I think it's cute. And we still have the flooring and some clutter stuff to do too. We'll figure that out. Let's see here. So I used this flooring downstairs. Can at least bring that up here into this room. The landing. I don't know if I want that in the bedrooms too or not. It actually looks kind of cute in here. Like the vibe of that is kind of cute. If I were to bring the same wood flooring in everywhere. Now, I think Pastel Pop, doesn't Pastel Pop come with a carpet? I could be wrong on that. Yeah, it does. It comes with that, like, super furry kind of carpet. Oh my gosh. Ah. 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 Okay. I don't, yeah, I don't like this one, but I'm almost trying to actually channel the Pastel Pop kit a little bit for this. Like, I don't think I want any with the squigglies in it. And so it's kind of like really just going to be the first two options. It's like the pink or this color. Not gonna lie, I actually kind of wish that was a little bit more saturated to be like closer to this orange color. Shockingly. I don't like the yellow at all. Or we could do the white as a neutral, just have like a neutral color floor. I'm gonna probably put another rug over here somewhere. I don't know, I just don't think this color goes well with the walls. It looks kind of, I don't know, it's just... It's almost like it's trying to match, but I'm not wanting it to be like I was trying to match the wall color to the carpet. That's not what I'm going for. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we just do the white color. And we do have the carpet from the SDX drop. Ooh. Okay, I low-key kind of like the pink from this carpet. I know it's a lot of pink, but for some reason I'm not mad about it. And I think it's because the wall color is so light everywhere else. Having a darker pink swatch, even though all of this is pink over here, doesn't really look that bad. I don't know. Okay, so a lot of the carpets actually have like some kind of fun pink orange colors. Why does that almost look like essentially the same type of colors for some of these swatches? Like, honestly, even this one, the like stained one, kind of is a vibe in here too, in a way. I can't make up my mind on this one. Okay, so yeah, it's like we get the same type of swatches. Look at that. Ooh, that one's like the same color without all the grittiness of the other one. That one does almost practically match the walls with the yellow. I like this one. It's like a lighter pink. This one is, okay, it is actually pretty much the same color. It's just a texture thing at that point if we went with that. Okay, I'm gonna do pastel pop. We're gonna do it. I'm like trying to go all in with pastel pop in this whole house, and I think that if we're gonna put that carpet anywhere, it would be in the daughter's bedroom. So we're gonna put that in there. That's fun vibes. That's fun vibes. Now we used this tile. Yeah, not a big fan. I was really disappointed with the lack of checkered flooring. And then with some of the tiles where I could do like my own custom checkered flooring, it just doesn't seem to really fit the vibes. I honestly, what does this look like? That could work in here. Also, what if I did something, well, if I brought more of the pink? I think that's cute. That's very interesting. You like the lighter pink too? Awesome. Yeah, it's growing on me a lot in the room now that I have it. I think the biggest thing I don't like about it is the dresser now, because the dresser kind of, not clashes, but it doesn't really stand out all its own, because the dresser's a light pink. That one could be kind of interesting. Because we get like pink and orange and yellow in that. Ooh, that actually matches the artwork up here really well. Oh, okay, I'm sold on that now. I'm sold on that. That's really cool. Okay, so this is gonna be a bathroom. A bathroom. I don't know what's wrong with me. Now, I don't know if we want to use the sleek bathroom kit. We definitely could here. We do have a pink bathtub, right? If I remember correctly. So we could kind of keep with the color scheme. What am I doing? The color scheme a good bit. If we wanted to use it. Or we could even just use the shower. And we could use like the pink colored metal. I know in real life it wouldn't necessarily look pink like it does in the game, but it's like I can see the actual tone of this in real life and what it would look like, but we could put the shower in here just to have more space as well. Gotta think about how I want this to be laid out for a second. the door this way, I would almost prefer to have the vanity be in this corner. We could have the toilet, if we just did one counter here, could have the toilet here with some shelves above it and put a divider here. Okay, let's play around with this for a little bit. I actually don't know if I want to use that sink in here though. Like, I don't think I want everything. The mirror is perfect. Like, I would love the mirror for this because I even said in my review video, the first thing I thought of was the pastel pop kit mirror. So that totally matches the vibes to have that in here, and we can still get that like pink color. That's perfect. And then I'm thinking I kind of want to save a lot of like a full-on sleek bathroom for the ceramics. Like the ceramics household, I think this totally fits the vibe of this residence a bit more. So I'm fine with using some of the stuff, but I don't want to like overdo it, if that makes sense. Let's see here. We could put that there. I'm almost thinking if we could just like close this off entirely if we wanted in a way. What would this look like if I did that? So you would stand here, but then you could have like a shelf that kind of wraps around. I don't know if the sim can still get through this little opening is the main problem. I'll have to play test that. Oh, I used the eyedropper tool. So then we could put like, I think I'd want this type of divider in here. And then we get, this is a little bit of like a gray color that we get in the flooring somewhat. We do get like a different pink color there, but I don't know if I want that. Might be a little too matchy. And also just mismatched too. All at the same time. Yeah, like a shower shelf, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Em, we're working on some townhomes, and we're currently working on like the residence above the candy shop, or what will be the candy shop. We've not really done much in the the shop downstairs, but we're like working on the residence for these two who live here. It's a big build. It's a big build. It's 4 townhomes. They each have at least 4 floors. These two have 5 if you count the little basement under each of them. So we still have a lot left to do. We're just kind of putting some base furniture down right now. And then whenever I get the base furniture down for all of them, we're gonna go back through each of them and then start cluttering it up, which is kind of, I think, our community's like most fun part. We love to clutter, so looking forward to that for sure. I almost want to like, what does it look like? It's like, I don't think so. So I don't want to like full on do sleek bathroom kit, everything sleek bathroom kit in here. It's not quite the vibes for the original build. It's like, do we not have any other toilet that has that same kind of colored metal to it? does this look like? Could just get like a regular toilet like that. Could get a yellow. Get the squat. The squat toilet. Honestly though, the yellow is kind of cute. The yellow with the pink vibe, kind of cute. Where is the like fun colorful toilet? What's that from again? It has like an indigo with like the rainbow colors. Y'all know what I'm talking? Is it this one? Yeah, yeah, it's this one. Those I don't think are quite the vibes. Not quite, not quite. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this toilet. I'm leaving it for right now until I look through some things. Do we have anything pink? I'm curious, other than Realm of Magic. That's underneath the sink if I put that. We do get yellow though too. So if we brought the yellow in, just had a couple of yellow swatches for that. Have the yellow and pink. I don't want that one. That one's like kind of dirty. Oh, this could be cute if we wanted just like a normal toilet. I actually think I like that better. And then we can put shelves over the toilet with some decor and things to kind of maybe tie this in a little bit better. I might actually make these pink now. I don't know. Leave them white for now, so I make up my mind. Okay, let's see here, and then we'll go back, surfaces, blah de blah de blah 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 blah. And it's like, I like these, especially because they're tileable, but man, they are super wide off the wall. Like, super wide off the wall. You know what could be interesting? If we channeled kind of the same energy that we have in both of these rooms, we do get that like orangey swatch that we could pair with the pink flooring and the yellow toilet and sink. And kind of still get the pink, yellow, orange vibes in there. I think that could work. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to like bring the same colors in. For these, yeah, because none of the other swatches would work for this. Welcome in, David. Good morning to you. Yeah, I'm kind of vibing with this. I like this. Got the layout done. Then we need to figure out the wall. Now, I'm totally fine with this being a different wall in the shower area versus the rest of the space. We're just gonna have to see. Now, we do have the tile that came with sleep bathroom. I'm not sure that's gonna look good with the flooring. Granted, we do have the flooring too. So maybe in the shower, I could have this tile in here. We're just gonna have to see. It's like a little too saturated for that. Like I could do, the pink's too saturated, I think. So what I could do is have the walls and floor in the shower be that, and then change this back to the pink kind of color that we had. It doesn't really stand out as pink is the issue. It's very faded. Heading off to yoga, be back in an hour. Awesome, I should be on still. I'm planning on being on for another 2 hours, so should be here. But I hope your yoga time goes well. I could also just do like a neutral. Yeah, I'm just not vibing with this tile for the rest of the bathroom. I think it works well for the shower area. Yeah, that just really doesn't even look pink anymore though, is the problem. I don't like the way this looks with the, it kind of blends in. It almost looks like it is the same color when technically that's the color that matches. Let's see. I mean, we could just do the orange everywhere in there and have the pink out here on the floor and potentially the wall. Like, I'm fine with that. Let's see. Let's see what we can figure out to put on the wall in this part of the bathroom. It's just this tile looks very odd with this kind of tile on the floor. It doesn't work very well. It doesn't fit. I don't think that would be very great either. And we don't have to have a tile either over here. I like the tile in the shower, but in this space we could just have paint or something to that effect. I don't think that would look good. I don't like that. I don't think that's gonna vibe for me. It's a little much. It's a little busy. It's a little bit busy. A little too busy. If it wasn't like so much with the stripes or something on the bottom, I actually wouldn't mind that. It's kind of cute, but pastel pop. We could put pastel pop. No. Like Pastel Pop actually, I don't really like the print, but the color scheme does kind of work. Let's see, paint wise, if we go back to our handy dandy little swatches from this, that's too dark. This is like a faint blush color. It is a pink and it kind of works. Don't want that. Just not sure if pink is too much in here. Ooh, that actually kind of works. It's a very slight change, but I feel like I do like that better. It's gonna be a little dark. This is more of a pink as opposed to an orange tone. Sorry, y'all, this is taking a minute. I'm like trying to find a color. Like that's actually, that kind of matches the tile pretty well on that. So I think I'm gonna go with that. I think that's fun. I think it's fun. And then I think with the clutter too, that'll definitely make it come together, I think, a little bit more. Add some greenery, like we'll have a couple of plants. We're not gonna have this just all be orange with nothing else in here. We'll figure out some nice clutter items to tie it in, but this is a good start with this room, I think. So we'll figure out the rest there. Now we have this space on the landing. I don't know like what all I want here. I'll probably put like a little accent table or some skill building activity or something over here. We'll have to figure that out. And then let's see here. We have these walls with the chevron paneling on there. I don't want to bring that all the way around. What did I use down here? Okay. Oh, that's funny. I thought I remembered using this, and that's why I went downstairs for a second, but I was looking inside the bathroom, and it was on the outside. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I almost want to bring that in upstairs too, though. Like on this wall. I feel like it's gonna be too much, but I gotta see what it's gonna look like. I do think it fits the vibe of the house. And so this whole wall is like an accent. And then if I do that wallpaper, then I would bring this around just so it's not too busy and hectic. I just bring a neutral tone all the way around with the white. I think that's cute. I'm gonna leave that. We're leaving it. I made the decision. We're leaving it. Let me check a couple of things on the stream. Y'all, we're at 1268 on YouTube. We're at 1268 on YouTube. That's so funny. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So if you missed it earlier in the stream, we hit our follower goal of 270 on Twitch, and I was talking about how we were like around 1260 on YouTube, And so it'd be funny if we hit 1270 because then it would be like a 1000 difference exactly. And we're at 1268 on YouTube. So it's like if we could get 2 more subs, then we would be right there. And it would be the same. Hopefully, unless someone unfollowed on Twitch, which is very possible too. So, but that would be really funny. I need to check something. I'm just curious for myself here with TikTok. Let me see real quick. I want to test something. I have like another TikTok account. Oh, of course it's not signed in anymore. Well, that's interesting. Sorry, y'all. I'm like trying to check and see if it will actually. Let's do this. There we go. I think it's gonna load. Oh, maybe not. Let me try this one. Let's see. This is weird. Sorry, y'all. Just give me 1 second. That is really weird. Okay, I've never had to do that before. Okay, so I am just showing that. Yeah. Okay. So that's unfortunate. Y'all remember back like I don't know, a few weeks ago, or it was a few months ago rather, like in December I think it was, and then I got a chat from TikTok and it was showing up in my stream chat on Streamlabs and I was like, "Oh my gosh." And I was like all excited. I was like, "Oh, it's integrated now. Like I can see the chat and everything." I just went on TikTok and opened it and I have messages. People are chatting on TikTok. They're just not coming through. So now that makes me feel really bad that people are just like trying to talk to me on TikTok and I've been ignoring them seemingly. Whenever it's just that for some reason Streamlabs isn't showing the messages anymore. But it totally was. It was doing that because I remember making a big ordeal about it and being so excited about it. So that's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. So, but the thing is like the live chat window is also not working on the stream window. So I'm like testing it. And yeah, it's not showing anything. So I would need to have TikTok actually open on something so I can monitor the chat, which is really dumb that that's not working correctly. Oh, what do you know? Now it's loading in. I was like messaging myself on another account. And now I can see those. Okay, we're good. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Sorry, y'all. Thanks for being patient with me. That's really annoying. Streamlabs, what happened? It was probably when TikTok got banned, y'all. We all know it. We all know it. Stuff happened when it came back. It is not working the same. Well, I'm really sorry for people currently on TikTok if you've been trying to message me. I'm really sorry that I've not been seeing the messages. And that's like for the past probably couple of months that that's been going on because I've been complaining about how TikTok's just so quiet and dead. Um, oh man, that makes me feel so awful. Let's see here. The house looks real 90s. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It has that vibe. It does have that vibe. Honestly, this kind of, with the purple, is kind of fun because the shelves over here are like a periwinkle. And I could get like a more saturated purple in here just to introduce some new colors. Oh, and we do have the purple on that. I think that's cute. I might size it down a little bit. It looks a little too big. But yeah, I don't know. Never used TikTok, never liked it. I've never been like a huge TikTok fan, but it is really what helped me grow so much back in the fall when I started streaming. And that's why I've been like, it's just been so quiet and everything. And anyways, I think that kind of is part of the problem now because I've not been interacting with people when they message. Which, yes, not my fault or anything, but I feel bad. Still feel bad, nonetheless. So hopefully Streamlabs will get that back up and running together. I don't know why it would have stopped. Anyway. Is Twitch doing it too? Like, what about Twitch? I can see chats from Twitch. Like, Twitch is fine. Everything with Twitch is good. And YouTube. Yeah, I know some people who aren't big on social media too. Actually, my ex, that I'm still really good friends with here, he's not big on social media at all. Like, he didn't have anything, even Facebook. Like, he had a Facebook, but he didn't use it. So, like, he was very much not on socials and still is that way. He like created an Instagram temporarily, and that doesn't exist anymore now too. So it's it was refreshing, honestly. I liked being with someone who's not on social media. Let's see here. I'm not super active. I have to force myself to be active sometimes on social media, and I only reuse content for TikTok. Like, I just take my YouTube videos and get those chopped up into little clips, and I just repost those. I hardly ever make actual new content for TikTok. I don't know what I want here. Like, we could get a long accent table. I don't know if I want to take the same table. But don't we get like a... Yeah, we do get like that color. It's close. It's not blue enough. It's a little too green, but it kind of matches this color here though. If we wanted to get the same type of table. Can we get it all the way in that far? Ooh, we can. That could be fun to put that there. So maybe we do that. And this is just like clutter stuff. Just clutter stuff, and maybe we can put like a gallery wall or of some sort here or over here. We'll figure all that out. That's for the clutter. That's for the clutter time, which is not right now. But like we can't really get much more. I want to put something here. It could be a nice area to put like a record player or something to that effect. I don't think it's big enough for the party essentials thing. I think that's 2 full tiles and we definitely don't have space for that. Let's see. Activities and skills. What can we put here? That fits the vibes. You know, honestly, like having something like this up here would totally fit the vibes of the house. I can't explain it, but it would be fun. You know? Hey, David. Used to use Twitter X, but gladly canceled. Yeah. I had a Twitter, but then I never posted. I just kind of used it to look at other people's content. But yeah, I deleted mine. Okay. I love this plant. I love it. We're gonna fit it somewhere. Can I size it? Yeah, even size down though, that would be really big to try to fit in here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Or we could put this here. Well, no, it sticks out so much. I kind of want to, oh, whoops. I kind of want to put this though. I've like never put this in a build of mine. Oh my gosh, I remember when I was obsessed with like, I think it was Farmville. Is that what it was called? On Facebook? Whoops. God. I was like, oh my gosh. I don't even remember how far I got in Farmville on that, but man, that was my game. That was my game on Facebook. And yes, I mean, I was like, I think I was in high school when I played that. I remember being in high school. And I was the guy that was like sending the request, but that's because all my friends were also playing it too. So it was like not at all embarrassing. We were all trying to help each other with the resources and such from like sharing things. Man. I could make it super small and just kind of put it in this little corner here. We're gonna do that for right now. I'll leave it here. We'll figure out where to put that exactly. I mean, I'm fine with it being right there, like that. Could maybe put another little plant right here. Maybe get a gnome. Let's get a little bitty gnome. Oh yeah, like that. That's cute vibes. Hey, Anna from Portugal. Welcome in. How are you doing? I'm so glad I got your chat on TikTok. I've been having issues with that not working, so. Welcome in. So I do want to take the time to do a quick plug that we do have a current shell challenge. So if y'all want to join in, I'm going to drop some info in the Discord chat, in the Twitch chat. But it's called the Tetris shell. So if y'all are interested and love doing shell challenges, let's see here. Can search for it using hashtag Dr. Sims Tetris shell, or just like searching my name, Dr. Sims, on the gallery here, and you'll find it right here. Right here. Has 54 downloads right now, which I'm pretty happy about. But just make sure that you upload it when you finish. Put hashtag Dr. Sims Tetris shell. That way I can easily find it on the gallery when we tour them. We're touring them on May 4th. So it's a little under 3 weeks from today to work on it. And we're going to work on it or tour them that night, 6 p.m. Eastern on May 4th. It's a Sunday night. For me. For some of y'all, it's the next day in the morning. But excited about this to see what y'all do with it. I have mine posted. This is what I did with mine. And I do have a tour video on YouTube if y'all want to check that out and see more of the details and the story behind it. But I had a lot of fun with it. I think it's a really cool shell. Personally, I'm a little biased, but I think it's a fun shell to do. But just make sure that if you want me to put it on the lot that you built it on, just put that in the comments or the description as well, because I don't have all the gallery photos memorized. Oh, that sounds fun. Anyone else make a vampire sim? Leave them, give them the extra sun sensitivity, then trap them on the roof or fenced in the yard. That's pretty funny. I'm so glad you stuck with the 64 by 64 Mel. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see that. Oh, I forgot to put the end tables, y'all. And I think I do. We're going like full on, if we're going to do full on pastel pop. I think these sized down. Would be the way to go. The last time I used these was in my gingerbread house. Oh, whoops. Wait, where's the platform? Oh, I do have a platform over there on the other apartment or home. Oh, no, I let go. I didn't mean to release my button. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking the orange color there. Yeah. So we got the yellow, the pink, and then we get the orange color in. This is so cute. I can't say it enough. I love doing teen bedrooms. They're my favorite. There's just so much fun stuff to use in The Sims. Toddler bedrooms too are a lot of fun. I'm just not as used to doing toddler bedrooms. Okay. I think we got a good vibe going on up here, and again, we'll come back and clutter this eventually at some point. Now, the nice thing about having the staircase on the outside here, we have this whole top floor, baby. Like, Mary's got the whole top floor. This is like gonna be a huge suite for her. So I'm super excited about this. Now, the couple of requirements that I wanted for her bedroom, she's very big on tea, and I wanted to get like a vintage looking writing desk. So I'm thinking she likes to read, write, and then like having a tea corner of some sort, like maybe library nook area with some furniture to sit down and relax a little. So those are the vibes I'm thinking about for her room. Now, It is such a big blank slate. I do want to think through. So she'll come in right here to get into her bedroom. This doesn't have to be here. I was just kind of thinking through an idea at the time. But this is kind of the color scheme that I'm going with in here. Let's see here. So if she comes in, we have the 2 windows. We have to think about windows too. Like, I almost prefer maybe to have her nook right here, right when she comes in. Like, we could have a couple of bookcases here. A little seating area would be nice, I think, too. And then we have a little fireplace area over there. We can scoot this down to make it over here. I think would make more sense. And then her bed, like her actual bedroom space would be over here. Bathroom, we can figure that out. Would probably go up against this wall somewhere. We'll see, we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. See. Don't know what's wrong with me. I put that there. And then let's get rid of it there. I left enough space over here so we could put some, put like a bookcase of some sort. That's why I did that. Yeah, and then maybe the bed. Thinking the bathroom would help define like a little bit of a hall type vibe. This would help define like an entrance space. So that you come in, we could put like a little table here. And have a little entryway for her space. I'd almost prefer to have it be like maybe there potentially. It's a bit close if I do it like that, but I think that helps break up the space a bit better. The bed would go here with the nightstand on each side. Have a little table of some sort there. Yeah, I can show the outside. Seems baya. This is what it looks like from the outside. So we have a dog cafe here, and then a townhome above it. A candy shop's gonna be here, and then this is what we're currently working on, is the top floor of that. And then we're gonna have the ceramics, like pottery studio, and then it has 3 floors too. It's just the top floor is roofed. It's a little bit weird. It's not as big on the top floor. Also, I can't get my keys straight. So we have that there. And then we have a tattoo parlor in the one down here. But thank y'all. Appreciate the comments. I'm just glad I can see my TikTok chat now. Let's see here. So this is Marigold's room. Suite, rather, I guess is a better way to put it. And so she is the owner of the candy shop. Let's see. We could honestly... Okay. Trying to think for a second. Trying to think. I have a little... Let me see what, like, bookcase we want to get. Honestly, that would be really cute in here. It fits really well there too. It's kind of slim. It's not like super in the way. I like the vibe of that. Yeah, it is a pretty bookcase. I agree. So I love that there. I brought this chair in here, and I'm like trying to think through. Like I could even put like a little table here with a chair on either side. Because again, she's gonna have like a little tea. She loves tea, so she's gonna have tea somewhere. Like a whole tea thing here. Thank you for the follow, David. Oh, we also, let's see here. Wait. Also, yeah. Thank you for the to Anonymous for the gifted sub. That was really nice of you. So nice. Did I miss? I'm confused here. No, I didn't. I didn't miss that raid. I definitely... Okay, never mind. I thought I missed a raid somehow. But I remember that now. I didn't remember it being Zarina Streams. I was like, oh my gosh, did I miss a raid? How did I miss a raid? I'm like paranoid about everything now. Now that the TikTok chat thing happened. Let's see here. Yeah, we do. I will definitely agree with that statement. We have a lot of sweet people. We have good vibes, good people in our community here. Let's see. Honestly, that's kind of cute. Color-wise. Even, like... maybe not so much that one. Ooh. I still think I like the yellow better. It's like, if you want to go truly based off of that, let me, like, Google really quickly. Yeah, like, marigolds, I'm going for that color. This color. Like, I want the room to be inspired by her name. So, if we could have marigolds. And marigold vibes. Like, I don't know if I want the table here, because I'm thinking we'll have furniture, like, around the fireplace. Like, I'm thinking we could have it go long ways here, have a coffee table, and, like, a chair on one side or the other with a little love seat. We could put the table here by the window. That could be kind of cute. Like, in theory, you could still get your books off the bookcase behind that. Let's see here. I did pull this little coffee table. This is, let's see here. Yeah, it is. I thought it was high school years. Just wanted to make sure. So, let's see here. We do get that swatch. Let me see. I don't know what's wrong with me. Actually, yeah, I really do. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This sofa's literally vibes of this whole house. What? Okay, I'm gonna just see for a second. I know it makes it pretty... No, it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. It's too much. I was like, I would love to fit this in here somehow. Yeah, that's too much furniture. It gets way too cluttered. That's super cute, though. I really like this one, though, that we have. But, like, the vibes of this... There are definitely swatches. Like, that purple swatch, super cute. It matches that shelf so well, too. I don't think I've ever used this. That would be like the marigold kind of color. The closest thing we can get. And that's honestly everything. Oh, that's really cute. And we get an extra... The nice thing about that, too, is that we get colors that we can use as accent colors. So we get a purple and a red. That almost makes me want to use the red on this instead. Yeah, I almost kind of want to mismatch it a little bit. That would be cute. You also love the love seat? Yeah, that is cute. I really like the colors on it. I love High School Years. I have it on my Twitch panel. If you look on my... I need to update it with some of the recent kits, but I do have a Twitch panel that's dedicated to, like, what my favorite DLC from The Sims 4 is. Obviously biased just because I primarily build. So I don't have any cast kits listed as a favorite of mine, but High School Years is one of my favorites that's listed there. I just think it works so well with so many things, and you get so many pieces of furniture too. That's fun. Oh my gosh, I didn't know we had that swatch. Oh, that screams movie hangout to me. There are swatches of movie hangout that have those exact color combinations. I know it sounds really dumb, but I got chills whenever I was just looking through those swatches. I love when that happens. It's just like, I get excited about it. And it's something that's so silly, but it really does excite me. I didn't know about these at the end here. Like the polka dotted ones, the heart, the flowers. I knew about these. I've used these. I did not remember these swatches at the bottom here. Yeah, new hanging clothes or new swatches for them. Yeah. That would make sense if they would do that in the cast kits, honestly. Yeah. Trying to get better at decorating the game and watching you do this helps. Oh, nice. I'm glad it's helpful. Glad it's helpful. You should see when we actually like go in to start actually like cluttering. You're in for a treat, my friend. If I do say so myself. I kind of like this color. I think it plays off this dark green color we have pretty well. And it has the gold legs that kind of work with the bookcase. I do like the red window too. We don't have a purple. Well, I mean we do, but I'm not going to use that. Let's see, what else do we have? We have this. That would be nice to put. I think we have the same flowery swatch on this, don't we? Oh, I thought we did. Oh, we have that one. Okay. That would still be cute in here. That would still be cute in here. This one. I thought there. Okay, yeah, it does. I was like, I could have sworn there was another piece of furniture that had that pattern on it. I don't know if any of the beds do. It's kind of ironic we're using high school years a lot in the mom's room. Yeah, like, okay. I feel like this is such a vibe, though. Like the boho kind of furniture. That's actually really cute. I like this one, too. But I'm trying to stick with the theme of flowers, with her name being Marigold. Maybe we could put this as like a chair right here. Have a couple chairs here, a little mismatch moment. I think it's cute. Probably get like I don't know, a second table. We don't have to, but this looks a little lackluster by itself. Maybe we could get the same one size down and do that swatch could work. The purple, I wish it wasn't white on top. Why? That would totally be what I'd do. I'd do some purple to bring in the purple off the couch because we still don't have that. We still have a rug to put here too though. So let me go ahead and grab the floor. I think I'm just gonna still stick to this in here. I gotta figure out a flooring for in here. You jump to the higher comfort furniture and miss a lot. See, it's funny because I don't even think about it that way. I get from a functional standpoint, like going to the, you know, the better comfort, higher comfort for the needs. I just build for the vibes themselves. I'll get the crappiest seat or whatever if it matches. Let's see here. I think we can scoot this forward a little bit more. What is that outside? It's crazy. That was loud. Okay, purple. Purple in Sims always disappoints me when I filtered with purple. Yeah, we are not gonna get a coffee table that I want to use in here. That's purple. Like I feel like the shade of this is perfect. Again, the purple is with like a silver. It's paired with white and silver. I want purple and brown like here, but obviously not that table. Look, again, purple, silver, different pack. All of them is purple and like a light color. It doesn't make any sense to me. I just feel like, yeah, there's a big shadow with that too, so I'm not gonna do that. We are not gonna do that. So we'll bring purple in with the rug. That will be a guarantee. Let's see here. Let me get like one of the... I love how I like had just looked at that and it's like, no, Matthew, don't use that. If we had a gold, we could do something like this. Maybe. I feel like this would need to be smaller though. I don't know. I don't really like that. Yeah, I probably could find a cool purple coffee table with CC. I don't usually use CC in my builds though. I have a lot of CC downloaded. I just refrain from using it. That's kind of the same tone of wood almost. I could just do that. Oh, we do get like a a red, but it's with a lighter colored wood, which is not a bad thing. I can make that work. I think it just depends on the rug. I really wish we had this with the red. The red top, but with that color wood tone. I don't like the light one, although it does match the floor really well. So I don't like all the different shades of red though that way. This one's too bright. I'm just gonna do this for right now. And I think that lends to the boho vibes to just have a solid wood table like that. Also wonder if I flip it around, if maybe it would be better that way. And then, let's see here. Yeah, I think well, I don't know actually. I think I do like it better the other way around. I think I do like it better. Hey Zod, how's it going? Welcome in. Okay, let's figure out a rug. I'm definitely liking the vibe of this as it's coming together. And I was thinking this could go at the foot of the bed. We could bring purple in with that, but I don't like it over here as much. I'm gonna leave that for right now. I think it's also gonna depend on the rug that we put over here. And we still have all of this space over here. This is a massive room. We'll have to think through maybe something, another something. Granted, I still like don't have the T thing figured out. Like I have an area for it over here, but we could do like a little bump out, or not like bump out, but a separated area over here to put some kitchen, like a mini kitchenette type of vibe over here. Could be cute. Yeah, the bench seat's cute. I agree. I agree. Let's see here. I know kind of the color I want to incorporate with the rug I put here, but I don't want to search like purple rug because I don't want it to necessarily have to be solid purple or something like that. Let's see. I know Jungle Adventure has some pretty fun purple. Ooh, talk about purple. That's a little too purple. It's a little too eclectic, I think. But if we use that one swatch of the chair over here, one of those rugs would work really well. We're talking about, yeah, these. This is from Realm of Magic. It's really just one, but I stacked them, so it looks that way. I said it's really just one. It's really two. I think what I was trying to say though is like this is like one. Let's see. It's really funny. I'll go back if I'm like editing a video. We could just do solid purple. It's not really what I want though. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, but yeah, I don't like that. But like I'll edit a video and I'll say something on camera or like even in the live streams whenever I go in and cut out like the moments I step away. I cut out like the intro part where it just says starting soon and stuff like that. And the things I say sometimes I'm like, I say it and then I don't realize what I just said is incorrect. Like I use the wrong word or something, but I don't realize it in the moment. And I watch it back, I'm like, how did I not realize that I said that? It's like in my mind I say one thing, but my mouth says another, and I don't actually catch myself doing it. Now, this has that purple swatch, which that I think looks really good. I like that. I like the vibe of that. It's like muted more so, which is exactly what we need. I think that's a really fun vibe. We got some fun patterns. We have like this pattern, we have the floral, and then we have the diamond pattern. And the reason I did the diamond was because on the fireplace we have these diamonds, kind of the marigold colors, and so I put the yellow diamond pattern on the wall too. And then we can actually put a TV here as well. We get one of the nice ones. And we have like the yellow green flowers. I think that's really pretty. I was just thinking, palette is yellow green. I wasn't saying green flowers, but y'all know what I mean. Do I play with any mods or CC? I do play with mods, but I don't play with CC. So I don't use CC items. I use the tool mod from time to time. But no CC. So you can still download it and play in it. That's a loaded question, Lex. I have a lot of favorite packs. I know you're over on TikTok right now. I do have a Twitch panel on my profile. I don't know if you're able to access Twitch, but I do have them all listed there, like all my favorites for Sims 4 DLC. But to choose just one, I cannot do. There's no way, but I do have my preferences. And so one thing that we were just talking about when working on this room, I'm using a lot of high school years. I really like high school years. I think it has a ton of furniture with some really fun swatches and fun colors that have a lot of cross-pack compatibility, especially with like the newer packs. Like High School Years and Love Struck go super well together, and Love Struck and Life and Death go really well together. And so essentially High School Years, Love Struck, and Life and Death, you could do a limited pack build and it would look so great with those three together. But yeah, like there are a lot of great options. Okay, now one thing I'm noticing a little bit is now this color is sticking out. I don't have a lot with this kind of color. We have this green over here. There is the other color of this chair. Of that green. I do like that being the red though better. We get that red kind of accent coming through. I think that's fine though. The fireplace being its own statement piece, I think is normal. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Oh, you're fine. You don't have to come over to Twitch. I was just saying like I do have him listed there though, because I still have as my favorites a pretty good number of DLC. I will say right off the bat that when it comes to building, Jungle Adventure is my favorite game pack. Like that's the one type of DLC, game packs, that's the one that I can like be like Jungle Adventure. I like a lot of objects and things from the other ones, but Jungle Adventure I think hands down is my favorite game pack when it comes to the build buy mode objects. So, Sky Illusion, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Do I have the for rent one? Yes. That is one of my favorites too. I like a lot of the for rent tiles. I love the tiles. I said it earlier in the stream actually. It came up, someone was asking what the tile was I used over in this house in the kitchen. And then also in the bathroom, this is one of the tiles. But for rent has some really good objects as well that work well with Courtyard Oasis and Island Living. So Island Living and For Rent go really well together. So I don't know if you have Island Living, but I would recommend For Rent too if you have Island Living. Just the vibes, they're similar vibes. They're different styles, but like the colors and kind of the aesthetic of things can go really well together. I'm doing okay, Sky. We're just like working on a big build here. We have some townhomes with shops on them. If y'all are just joining in, I usually live stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern. And so I like to shuffle through some pretty big builds on live streams that are multi-part series. So this is part 8 of working on this one, and we still have a lot to do. So this is going to be a really long series. We have a treehouse build that I've been working on as well. And that one I think is up to like what, part 12 I think is what we just did on Sunday, part 13, somewhere around in there. So, you know, we still have a good bit to go on that one too. But I like doing really big builds on live streams. I think it's more fun to do that. I love getting y'all's input on things as we go through too. But thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. I heard it. Oh yeah, save. I gotta save. Thanks, Mel. Oh, I was like hesitating for a second. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, please save, please save. And yeah, I gotta hydrate. Thank you. Get some water. Gonna need a new computer. Yeah, I know, right? The DLCs, it's getting out of hand. We're getting like, what, 3 more? I think we're getting 3 more in May. Which I'm super excited about. Y'all, that kitchen clutter kit, oh my gosh. Like, I can already recommend that. I don't know what's in it, but I guarantee you it's gonna be great. Because we need it. We just desperately need kitchen clutter. Like a dedicated kitchen clutter kit. But I am annoyed with the amount of DLC that's been coming out. It is annoying. Oh, you don't need to apologize, Lex. Not at all. Not at all. I'm chatting. I multi-stream to YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So if you see me talking, and you're like, who's he talking to? That's why. I have people on all 3 platforms that I'm chatting with right now. So it can get a little confusing sometimes when you don't see all the chats. So you're not the only one. We're active on other platforms. You got the Sweet Allure kit? Nice. Nice. That's nice. I don't usually review the caskets because I just don't do gameplay. I primarily build. I have intentions to do more gameplay in the future, just not right now. Just not right now. I don't know where I want this door. I'm just gonna put it there. It's more than likely not going to stay there. Being right in the center. Granted, if I have my nightstand here, I mean, I could put the door right there on the side. Do that. That could work. We'll figure that out. I still have so much space in here I gotta figure out. Let's see. Let me like try to figure out what tea kind of vibes I want. I would love to have this in here. That is a must as well. The elephant. We'll put the little elephant over here. He comes in a marigold color. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'm glad I made that red. I'm glad I went back and changed that to red. You like watching people build because you want to give it. I'm the same way. Like I enjoy watching people build. I like learning new things and trying different things. I think that's one of the best ways that you can learn really anything is watch someone else do it. Ooh, we could get more like the purple vibes from that. I like the green with that though. I pride myself, everyone has like their own style or what makes them stand out, and I pride myself on the colors that I use in my builds. I have a whole series on YouTube on color theory. And so I just like to play around with different color combinations and like do some really fun, colorful builds. I think that was one thing that to me is lacking whenever I see a lot of people build. I think a lot of people are a little hesitant to work with color and use a lot of color in their builds. Understandably, I think it can be a little intimidating to find colors that work well. Ooh, I like this because we have the blue here, which is in the bed over here, and then we get the marigold color there. And then we have the green book that kind of brings that green over from the fireplace. That's really cool. I like that color swatch. The new Pride stuff, yeah. I actually used a lot of it in this bedroom here. Like almost everything. I think I actually used like all of the objects. There's one shelf object that I did not use in here. It's that little shelf object with the carabiner on it and the bag. But yeah, I used a lot of it in the teens' bedroom here. That was a nice surprise. That was a really nice surprise. And then the Sims team actually featured my video on their story, on their TikTok story, which I was super excited about. Not reviewing it, but like highlighting it. I had made a TikTok about it when it came out. And I was in the Discord just like freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, the Sims team like put my video on their story. That was fun. Definitely a highlight for me. As small as that is, but yeah, it was a big day. It was a big day. Okay. I got distracted. I think, no, I'm still in the tea. I'm still in the tea. Yeah, all the tea. This could be kind of cute in here too. This little bitty tea. Wait. Oh, I almost want to use that instead. Because it has the flower on top of it. Oh, I think I like that. And it has the same matching wood tone as the chair here. I haven't even looked at the other swatches. We do get like a green, but it's not the right green. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I have a Discord. I'll put it in the chat here. We have a Discord command. Usually with any social media, I have a command for it. And you can also like type commands. I have a command for commands. And it'll show you all the commands that I have right now. So you can see that. And then if you're on YouTube, I have a link to everything in my description and the video descriptions. So you can always use that. And then if you're on TikTok, I have a link to my YouTube, which you could then get the link to everything else from. It's a little bit of a roundabout way on TikTok, unfortunately. Okay. My nose is like getting all itchy. I'm getting the streamer nose. Streamer nose is coming to get me. Okay. I want to get like another kind of tea tray. I love that, but I don't think that's really the vibe for this room necessarily. Ooh, never mind. Never mind. That's perfect. We get the red and the yellow. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really pretty. I love that. Okay. I ate my words immediately. Honestly, the vintage tea set collection could be cute in here too. Okay, I can't look for it that way. Debug. Let's go to debug. Businesses, hobbies. There's the teapot, the ceramic lid. Where is the actual full tea set? There it is. Let's see here. There's the vintage collection. Yeah. I love the idea of us having a few different tea sets. I think that would be cute in here. Like, maybe we could even have... Would it be weird to have a tea set, like, on the fireplace? Or maybe that one would kind of be a vibe. I don't know. I don't know. Have a good night, David. Thanks for joining in tonight. Okie dokie. Getting some detailed things figured out, which I guess technically I shouldn't be focused on right now since that's not the point, but it's been kind of fun, so I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. Maybe we could put this up here too. Yeah, the vintage collection is going to be perfect for in here. Honestly, I think the vintage collection is perfect everywhere. But also, I think it's funny how the vintage collection just matches every type of space that I use it in. So maybe vintage is my style. Blush also, I love the blush collection too. Let's see. Yeah, there's another David on Twitch. So that's who I've been also talking to. It's a little confusing, but yeah, we have multiple Davids here. I'm gonna just set that down right there for right now. Okay, so I do think it would be cool if she had a little bit of like a kitchenette space. I don't know what would be the best vibes. Does it? We do get, it's more pastel-y though. Is it Island Living or Dream Home Decorator that has the saturated yellow? I think it's Island Living. No. Okay, never mind. I was just thinking Dream Home Decorator then. I thought we had a more saturated yellow. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really vibing any of these. Jungle Adventure. Oh. I have never used these. But maybe now is the time. Maybe now is the time. I think we can work with this. Let's see, I want to see like all the fun options here. Put that at the end. I'm thinking just having something like that. That's kind of cute. Maybe we could have a little sink. Oh, it does not need to be yellow though. The sink does not have to be yellow. Let's see. That's really big though. I don't know if I want to use the Home Chef Hustle sink. They're all gonna be big though, I guess. Ooh, we could do a red sink. That's a little much. I don't really like that. Ooh, oh, that's kind of cool. I like the brown tone with that, with the cabinets. I think that works really well. And I'm thinking this could be like over the sink. Okay, I'm starting to get kind of excited about this. Oh, I can't do what I wanted to do though if I use these little end pieces. Or could I? Sleek bathroom kit. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, let's get out of debug. A little half wall moment, maybe? Let me see here. I need to pull it out just a little bit. Man, it is so windy outside. And that green, that matches the fireplace over here. Now that could be a vibe. That could be a vibe. I need the grid on. Let's see. And honestly, it doesn't matter if that one clips, but I do want it to be the same. Now that's cool. And the thing is, oh, it would take me a long time to do that though. I was like, I could even stack them to where it looks like a built-in. I don't think that's gonna work very well though. I think we're gonna have like a shadow problem. It's already getting really dark if I do that. Granted, I mean, I haven't put a light over in that area, but still, I don't think that's gonna work very well. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'll leave it open. And maybe I can put some uppers too. Jungle Adventure. Okay, this is what I was thinking of. So it's Jungle Adventure that had like the super saturated yellow. That's what I was thinking of, was the upper cabinet. I was like, I thought that there was one. This is from Jungle Adventure, the counter. But yeah, it's really nice. I told y'all. Told y'all. Jungle Adventure. Honestly, I'm fine with the plates showing like that. I don't think we need like a full hutch necessarily. Granted, that is kind of a cool aesthetic. Again, we wouldn't necessarily need that many plates in this room. I'm not gonna do that. But I definitely could put something right here if I wanted to. I don't think I want a fridge up here. I mean, we could put a fridge, but I just want this to be like a little tea area where she can make some tea easily. And then have to go pee. Sorry, I just wanted to rhyme. Let's see. Do that. It's a cute little corner piece to have. That way it's not the same thing. Lurk away. Lurk away, y'all. You can lurk away. Yeah, this is the top floor. Welcome back. Welcome back from yoga. How was your yoga session? So these are the vibes we're working with right now. Still have a lot to figure out, but we're vibing. I almost want to flip these, but it doesn't work that way. Crunched a lot from your posture sitting at your desk all day long. Yeah, I totally get that. I'm not gonna sit here and adjust now just because you said that. Do a little stretchy stretch. Get a little stretch in. Get a little stretch. Get a little stretch. Get a little stretch. Oh. Also, this actually matches the windows too, a little bit, the mint color. So that works really well for that purpose, for those intents and purposes. Let's see here. I almost want to put a candy maker up here because obviously she is the candy store owner, so maybe she also likes to kind of experiment with that a little bit and work on some new recipes potentially or something like that. So giving her a little area for that, I don't think is too much to ask for. You get the little electric kettle. Where's the little tea display? We could get some of that. Get that. Tea Magic Personal Brewer. Like, I want her to have everything tea related up here. Yes, and we can slot this here. Oh, that's perfect. Cute. Out the window. Okay. I'm feeling that. I think that's cute. I like that swatch. Oh, I love cottage living. I love cottage living. I also use cottage living in this in this room for my little table over here. Let's stick with that. You want to make this slightly smaller. So what you're thinking about getting CD keys? Not sure where to put the code in though. Like for Like to redeem it, like the code for the DLC. Honestly, can't remember how to do that either. Does someone know? Someone watching right now? How you, when you have a DLC code, how you redeem it? I'm sure in the EA app, there's probably, if you go to click manage, it might be one of the options under manage. I don't know though. I should know that, but I don't. We kind of put this here. Can scoot this over. Oh, click your name, then redeem code. Nice. Thank you for helping with that, Matt. I would do the marigold color, but we have the yellow here, and I don't really like the clashiness of that. I think I'm gonna do this, because that brings this purpley color and the mauve-y color out a little bit more. I'm gonna leave that as white for now. And then for the kettle, we also have a yellow, but I don't want to do that. I could do the green. Let's do the green on that. Soap. Oh yeah, I can't get, y'all, I've already gotten off task. I've already started cluttering. That wasn't the point. It's not what I need to be doing right now. That's not what I need to be doing right now. That is not the objective for the time being. I might be able to just put it, well, it almost works right there. It clips too much. Anyone have any like fun plans this week at any point? I think I'm gonna have a game night on Friday night with some friends. I'm excited about that. It's been a while since we've done that. Also, I was really disappointed earlier today when for like a split second I thought it was Wednesday and I was like, oh man, it's only Tuesday. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Maybe one of the like Casanova cave kit pictures could go here. That would be like the only one, but I don't know. It doesn't really fit the aesthetic. We need more pictures like that. Like, I get that this was based off of Lothario, but like at the same time, we just need more pictures, like more clutter with pictures like this. You know? That would be nice. Also, oh, I completely forgot I had that over there. Oh, it actually slots to that automatically. Oh, that's nice. I wasn't expecting this to slot like that. It looks like it's about to topple off, but maybe put that like that. I think that's kind of cute. I like that. All the clutter, which I should not be doing right now. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Let's see here. We could get something like this up against the wall here. Actually, oh no, they're a lot wider than I thought. I was like, oh, this could be kind of cool to put along the wall. No, that's like completely clipping in. These are super wide. You're driving down to the US on Saturday for your friend's birthday party. Oh, cool. Haven't seen her in months. That sounds like that's going to be a fun night then. That's exciting. With the more orangey toned wood, which I don't really want in here. I like that swatch with the yellow on it. Well, shucks. I think that's quite the vibes for Marigold. Bring out an umbrella just in case. It's having outside. Oh, it's outside. Yeah, bold choice for April for sure. Ooh, wait. This up here. I might just do the brown swatch. I don't think I want to do the yellow for that. We'll see. It's either the yellow or the brown, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the yellow would be kind of a fun thing. We'll see. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Isn't there... Oh, I don't like the hibiscus flowers. I don't really want that. It's not quite the right colors. It does kind of... Well, the colors do go well with the bed. I just don't know. The style does match, like, the bookcase over here. Oh. Well, actually, I could just get a record player to put on top of that. I don't have to, like, clip that in. Might get businesses and hobbies. Yeah, it is really good. I do like a lot of the objects from businesses and hobbies. I think this is going a little too much though if I were to do this. I don't know. I think this is a little I'm not vibing with that, I don't think. It's just another table. It's like, at least this serves a purpose with the music. And I like it being right here, because it makes sense to have it there. I do think I like the brown swatch better, but the red could work in here too. We'll see. I'll leave it red for now. Now I know we get fun swatches in these, but I don't really think I want fun swatches. Need to figure out like what style I want for this. This I don't think is matching the aesthetic of the furniture necessarily. Not the biggest fan of this either. Oh, the record player looking cool clipped in? Yeah, yeah. It's a good idea. We could bring this color in. My thing is over here, we have the windows, which have a lot of purple. And that's the thing that kind of sticks out right now. Like, it doesn't look as tied in. We do get some purple here, and again in the rug, we have purple. So I don't know what we're gonna do to tie that in better, but like, that's not the vibe. This does come in a purple. Like, we could do purple, but next to the bed, it just looks kind of random. Like, I'm not really sure I'm vibing with that. If I use this, I would just want to use like a brown swatch. Like, let me see if I can like figure out. It's gonna be hard to find a rug that ties in purple that would work well under this. I just think that's gonna be a tall ask. That's not quite the right shade of purple with that. Ooh, I didn't realize we had that. That's funny because I actually like that. And I think the reason it works is because we do get this pink color up here, like this mauve-y color that looks good with the flowers on there. Okay, well, I think I can actually make that work. I feel like I like the yellow here now because yellow and purple work so well together as complementary colors. I think that ties in a lot better now than the solid brown. Just with how it looks, I don't know. For some reason, I'm not liking the way this looks on top of the floor. That's the thing that I'm struggling with right now. Get a darker color. That definitely looks better. Yeah, I'm gonna use the yellow. Gotta stay with marigold. Get lots of yellow where we can. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. It's a little funky, but I'm gonna stick with it. It's a little funky, but we're sticking with it. That's how I feel about that right now. Let's see. Okay, so we got like the furniture laid out here. I'm fine with that. We have a TV over here. Books will be over there. We have music. I'm curious to see what... Let me try Book Nook first. If I alt place, I could do it. It's kind of crazy how it's not actually... doing what I wanted to do. I mean, that part's not crazy. That part is very normal, but it should still clip whether you alt place it or not. It should still... It clips to the sides, but not the top. What? So I can do that. And then do that. Okay. Interesting. And then I can do that. Huh. Problem being... Let's see... Yeah, it's just going to be a constant problem. Okay, let me move these out of the way. I think I'm still going to have an issue with it. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just going to place them like this for a second, but I don't plan on leaving them like this. There we go. Now I can get it up there where it is. Oh, it's going to... Are you kidding me? It's going to... Oh, it's going to do that now. Okay, well then, there we go. What? This game is ridiculous. Why would those two stick together? Can someone explain that to me? Why would the game be like, oh, you want to move that one? Let's keep this one connected to it. And then, yeah, it's going to delete both of them. Unless I used, maybe with deletion protection on, it would leave the one. Probably not, because it still highlights both of them. Yeah, it's still going to get rid of both. Okay, well. There we go. Okay. Nope, it's still doing it. I don't want that there. I don't want it there. It's times like this when I don't like this game. Oh, so now you don't want to stick together. I moved them as one big unit, and now it doesn't want to do that. What? This game is ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. These aren't even big enough. is the problem. I'd have to clip it in a bit more. Like they don't go over enough. What if I, okay, delete that. I'm gonna hope that I can get through this without losing it. Okay. Okay. Nope, it's gonna delete the whole thing. It's like, I know what I want to do, and the game is preventing me from doing it. Even though I should be able to do it quite easily, actually. I should be able to do this. It's not like I'm asking or like trying to do something just that's completely absurd here. We're gonna get there. Y'all know it. Okay. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Let's delete that one and leave the other two. It's like not even recognizing that this one's here. And I get why. Like that, I understand why it's doing that for that part, because I had to alt place that one. But like I have to place this one and that one for some reason. But once I do that, they're connected, so I can't delete just one of them. Oh, it let me grab that one. Can I grab that one? No. Those come in a packaged pair, so it's like I can't get rid of it. Oh, I can get rid of that one, but I can't get rid of just this one. That one has to come with it if I get rid of this one. Which in a way does make sense. Like I see why. I actually do see why it does that, but it's still kind of ridiculous that it's doing that. And I really, really did not want to have to use the tool mod, but I'm going to have to use the tool mod. So bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me, I'm sorry. Oops, wrong button. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, time to break the game again. It's like for a split second. Oh, I think, yeah, it goes too low. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Minus 0.4, and then it was like 0.05, 0.06. I think I did 2, or I did a point. I don't remember what I did. I'm gonna do minus 0.46. Okay, and then minus 0.035. Still a little too much. Whatever. Close enough. Okay. Now, I spent so much time trying to get that figured out that I don't even know if my idea that I want to do is going to work, but I at least have those there. Let me see for a second. This isn't what I was going to do. I just want to see the colors. We do get a yellow in that. A green. I have to slightly scale it up. Can't do it that way. But I was thinking of using the bathroom sleek kit shelves and running them across. Which is going to take me a second to do, but we do get a yellow in these though too, as well as the green. So I don't know, I think yellow is going to be the way to go. Well, it's not really yellow, it's more of a peach, so I don't know. Maybe green could be good because we have that color over here. Also, I don't know, 0.95. It's too much. I know this is like ridiculous detail to focus on, but I would like it to be flush with the bookcase. I did 0.95 and it didn't look right. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, 0.96. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do, and I'll have shelves go all the way up. Hey, I just saw your comment, Sky. I'm glad that we were on the same page with that. We were thinking about that. I'm gonna save. It's such a vibe. Yeah, I think it's a vibe too. I think it's a fun vibe. Fun vibes. Oh, fun vibes. Small and square and dark. Fun vibes. Oh, fun vibes. Check out these looks. Yay. And then for this, I would also need this to be scaled down just a little. Actually, it doesn't need to be that small. Yeah, that's nice. Oh man, this is gonna take a minute. And by a minute, probably a few minutes. By a few minutes, probably a little more than a few minutes. Yes, I did save. I just saved, literally just saved. But thanks for checking. Okay, and then we can kind of go ahead. Let me just get the 3 and then I'll figure out the height here in a second. So I just got to place one correctly, and then pretty much once I line these up, it's all of them will be fine. Oh. Oh, that's weird. What happened here? They're not... They're not level. Did they... Oh. Oh. Shoot. I didn't alt place that one very well, did I? I was like, why are these so uneven? Oh, that's pretty hilarious. I was like whizzing out here. I did not know what was going on. I was like, how did this get this far off? It's like, I can laugh at that at this point. That was pretty funny. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Oh man. There we go. There we go. That's better. Not looking for it to be exact. I knew that was like really off though. Really off. That was pretty funny. The confusion though, like in my mind, the confusion, I was just like, what in the world? How are they not? How are they not the same? How did that happen? That was pretty funny. To me, it was anyway. There we go. Like, I'm not looking for it to be exact, but man, that again, that was pretty far off. That was not good. Also, I need to like get these the same size first. Okay, so it was 0.96. And then just 2 more. That one was a lot quicker once I figured out why it wasn't lining up. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and put these. And let me save real quick. Yay! Okay. That took a minute, but we got it done. Okay. I think that's a really cool vibe. And I think that's the swatch I want for... You can change some of the book. Like, as far as the wood tone. That's the right wood tone. Yeah, we only get the 2 swatches to work with anyway on that. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, I think it's a fun vibe. I think it's a cool way to take up the wall space too. Lots of clutter, right? We love our clutter, so we're gonna have plenty of stuff to clutter up those shelves for sure. It's gonna be really cool, I think. I mean, shoot, this is practically like a suite, really. Like, there's a little dining space, a little living room area. You got your kitchenette over here. We'll have a bathroom in here. It's gonna be really nice. Really, really, really nice. Let me get this out of here. And then maybe we can center this a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. Something around there. Something like that. Good night, Scott. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's been fun. It's been fun. We're gonna be wrapping up the stream here soon, I think. I don't want to, but it's not too terribly late just yet. It's like for you, Mel, it's definitely not late over there on the West Coast. Granted, your body probably doesn't feel that way, or I don't know, might not. We could get one of the... What if we got the businesses and hobbies tree? Oh, why did I press that? Like, what if we put that right here? Right, size it down. Yeah, it would still need to size it down, but... This is my biggest annoyance with trees, is that they're just so hard to fit in corners. Okay, so that one's not gonna work. I mean, I could just scoot it out here and it take up the whole space there, but that's not worth it at that point. Maybe I could get the, instead the sleep bathroom olive tree. Because I know that one fits well in a corner. Oh, that's cute. Maybe get that darker color. Pops off the floor a good bit. Are we still awake now? Yeah. Let's see. We can get the fireplace poker. Oh, whoops. Or the tools of fire. Let's get the tools. Get our tools of fire over here. Okay. Oh yeah, stop cluttering, Matthew. Stop cluttering, that's not the point. I need to figure out walls. I need to figure out the walls. And then we have pretty much the base furniture for the room. I'm thinking we could actually put another flooring right here, potentially. And for rent, could be kind of a cute flooring to use. Like, I like the vibe of that. Ooh, that one could be nice too. It's more, it brings more of the green in. I think I like the original swatch better though. I don't think I want to use any of those. We could go like super red, but not quite what I'm wanting. Then we do have this as an option too, but I don't think I want to do just the green. And I think that's the only swatch. The red's gonna be too much. I just feel like the red's too much. I do like it, it's pretty. But I don't think that's quite what I'm wanting. Or left truck, I mean. It's like, I was really hoping one of these had a little hint of purple in it. High school years is just, yeah, just the diamond kind of pattern with the squares in it. Not a big fan. Like, I like that tile, but not for this room. There's one that, I don't know. Adventure doesn't have tile. Room decorator doesn't either. Levels has that. See, this is just proving what I said before on how, given the number of DLC we have in the game, it is absurd the limitations we have, like the limited amount of tile we have in the game. Like literally clicking through everything and nothing is popping up. So that's why Jungle Adventure and For Rent come to mind immediately, because they have the tile. We do have this from Businesses and Hobbies too, the new tile from that. That's really faded though. I don't think that's what I want. Yeah, I can't have the fireplace without the tools of fire, right? Chicken Alfredo flavored Oreos? Not for me. Not for me. I don't really even eat regular Oreos very much. So I'm not the right demographic at all to ask. Not the right audience to ask about Oreos. I do like chicken Alfredo though. I like a good chicken Alfredo. Oh wait, no, I was in the right spot. I was in the right spot. Go back. What is the red? Oh, that's really red. I don't want really red. We do get a purple too. Not that I would do that here. I was just curious. Okay, interesting. And then the yellow is super saturated. We have this, which is a bit subtler. What does this one look like? Yeah, I kind of like this. It's more of a peachy color, but I feel like it looks nicer. The yellows, both of these with the yellow colors are too much. What does this look? This is more like a darker orange color. Yeah, I don't really like that either. Okay, double checking that was the right one. Could have that go all the way down. Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen right when I did it. I was like, wait a second. When I saw the green lines popping up like that, I was like, something's gonna break. Something's about to break. That's so obnoxious. Oh, and it deletes the T. Look at that. It deletes my T too. Okay, well, I don't think I can get around that. Ooh, I think it still doesn't help. What? Oh, what if this was actually on a raised, like a platform? Wait a second. Let me, yeah, this is, let me turn deletion protection on. Yeah, I think it's gonna break. But let me see, I gotta raise it and then I'll delete that. But see like how it recognizes it's a closed room. If I raise it, will the roof, yeah, the roof stays. But does it stay if I get rid of that? It does, yeah. That's what I was afraid of. I was like, the roof's gonna stay that way. This is a moment where I hate the game. Because I would love to have that be on a raised platform like that. But I can't. Because the game's dumb. But I can't because the game's dumb. Yeah, that would look really nice if I could do that. I don't think this is gonna help redefine anything, but if I did that. No. Uh-oh. Oh no. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, so the problem now is that it's still gonna recognize this as a room now. Wait a second. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to reload back into the lot anyway at this point. I think I saved before that. And if not, I know I saved whenever I finished the shelves, and I haven't really done anything since then. Tools of Fire, like, I'll remember to put that, or the tree. I'm pretty sure I had saved, though. But let me see what happens if I re-outline this entire room. Oh, no, no, no. Go back here. Yeah, it doesn't help. Okay. I wasn't sure it was going to, but I wanted to at least try it because it still doesn't matter if there's a room here. The platform's gonna break. Whatever the game thinks. Let's just exit the main menu. I'm gonna load back in. I don't think I need to do anything else. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. And then we'll pretty much wrap up. Let's resume, get back in real quick. Yeah, it was worth a try. I think so too. It was worth a shot. But that means I can't put the transition strip either, which makes me not even want to put the tile. I just don't like the tile. I don't know. I don't like the way it looks. It doesn't look as good. Yeah, so it's just the Tools of Fire and the tree. I have one idea that I'll try real quick. Let me just get I can just search. Let me do tools. fire. Well, where are they? You brought me here, and I don't see them. What? I know I'm overlooking them. They have to be here, right? It keeps sending me here. Oh, I had to scroll up quite a bit. Can't even take me to the right spot in the catalog. And then let me get the olive. Actually, I don't know. I had that before. I think I want that one. I like the way it looks with the cabinets there. It's very subtle. See, it never fails. It never fails, y'all. Every time I have to go back and put objects back, I always do something different. Every time. That was such a subtle difference, but still, it was different from what I had before. It's just kind of funny. Okay, so with this tile from for rent, wherever it may be, there it is. Like if I put that here, then like what if I did a shape like this? It still doesn't quite reach, but that was because, wait. That's because I clipped it into the wall. Yeah, so if I don't clip this into the wall and I just have it go all the way out to the edge, I could still put my transition strip and it would meet the edge of the wall thing there. Honestly, I mean, I could have it do that, but I want it to meet the tile here too. There we go. It does look slightly better. Thank you for saying that. Whether you believe it or not. Because then, look, then it touches there, and I'm fine with that. So I could still have it the same shape I had it, but I actually kind of like this maybe a little bit better. Just having it be shaped like that. I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. There we go. I'm much happier with that now. That means I don't think I could put a platform anywhere, because it could be cool to have this be raised. Okay, so I got lucky with how that worked out. Nice. Well, this is a good stopping point, I think. We managed to still get a pretty good bit done. Oh, I forgot to delete the Cozy Kitch shelf that I had deleted before. So the only thing we have left to do with this part is to figure out the layout of the bathroom and get the walls figured out. And then we have the actual like candy shop to lay out. So that'll be fun. I think we'll definitely get to this part in the next stream. And then we'll move over to the pottery studio build. We're making our way across here a good bit. And then we still have our little bathroom back here that we can't forget about too. So this was like gonna be a big handicap kind of stall. And then we have two smaller stalls, and then we'll have the two vanity spaces with the sinks over here for a little public bathroom. I'm waiting to do the basements until like the end. Those will be what we do at the end. They're small enough that I can do the whole thing in one go. Like I don't need to put the base furniture and then go back and clutter. We can just do the whole thing whenever we get back to that. So it'll be so much fun. Oh, that'll be so much fun. I was like, yeah, we are fun. But thank y'all for hanging out tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull this over real quick. I'm gonna check. I want to check some things. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Do-do. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum-da-dum. Okay. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Not really seeing. It just stresses me out right now to think about it. I was like looking to see if maybe we could raid, but I don't know why. I just get really anxious about it, or get nervous about it. So we're gonna hold off on that. I did create some raid messages though, so we're getting there. We're getting there. I'll put that in the chat too. So the idea here is that y'all can add your emotes that you want to. These are just like a couple of little messages though. So you can choose which one you want, or if you want to keep them both the same, then you can do that. But I did come up with something at least. So you can copy and paste that and then add your emotes in and whatever whenever we start doing raids. But it just takes a while to try to like find someone. If they're, I was like clicking on people I'm following, and if I don't see people online that are playing, then it's kind of like going to a stranger or someone I don't know makes me a little nervous, and then I gotta like check out their profile and see if they align and match up with kind of the vibes and whatnot with the age restrictions and stuff like that. So it's just, it stresses me out. It's Kuja Cat. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I will check that out. Like, I have some really great friends that I really love their streams and everything, but they're 18 and up, and I'm not 18 and up, so I can't raid them. So I have like some really wonderful friends in the streaming community that I enjoy watching and that do Sims content, but I don't know if like, you know, a 13-year-old is on here watching, and I don't want to raid someone who has 18 and up content. I don't want to be liable for something like that, and that makes me uncomfortable. So so it just makes me nervous. It makes me a little bit nervous. And then the couple of times that we have raided, it's kind of flopped. The last time we raided someone who was playing Sims, and we get over there, and then she had switched to Fortnite. And I was like, and she wasn't even on the stream when we raided. She had stepped away, so it was just kind of awkward because her party was in the game talking for her. And so it's just like, ever since then, it's just like been cringy in my mind. It was really funny at the time, but, or it's really funny now. It wasn't at the time. I was kind of like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? But it's really funny now to think back on. Yeah, the time zone thing is also kind of difficult. That's why I'm y'all, I'm looking right now. Is it gonna happen? I don't know, but I'm looking to move at least to Mountain Time. I'm looking at potential places like Denver. So if I were to move to Denver, I'd be in Mountain Time, which would be, 2-hour difference for me. And then the other 3 cities I'm looking at are on the West Coast. So I'd be in Pacific Time, which would be really nice to be able to stream at like 6 Pacific, because then I can still like get people from the East Coast somewhat come 8-9 o'clock at night. It is kind of late, but I feel like it's a lot easier to stream on the West Coast than it is the East Coast, because 9 o'clock, for me is just now 6 o'clock when people are maybe getting home from work, and it's like, it's late for me, but then it would be perfect for people on the West Coast at this time to start getting on to watch streams. So it's always harder, I think, in my opinion, on the East Coast. But yeah, I'm looking at Denver, San Diego, Portland, and Seattle. So we'll see if something like that happens. I don't know. I don't. It's just all of those places would be extremely expensive to move to, because I live over here in Virginia, in the DC area. So that would be a really big move. And I moved here from Austin, and that was a big enough and stressful move. And that was really expensive, just going from Texas to here, yet alone going even further out. It would just be a really expensive move. So I don't see it in the foreseeable future unless I get some miracle of a job that pays significantly more or will pay for moving expenses, or something happens. So we'll see. The second you get comfortable somewhere, you're like, well, time to move. Yeah, I'm kind of similar in some regard. Like, I've moved a lot. Like, I grew up in Tennessee, and then I moved to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, for school, and then I moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico for school. Then I moved to Austin, Texas for school. Then I moved to DC. Now I'm in Virginia. And now I'm looking to move again. So it's just like constantly going to different places. But I like Denver. I've been to Denver, and I like San Diego, and I've been to San Diego a couple times too. I've never been to Seattle or Portland though, but I just know that the vibes would be there. I know I'd fit in those spaces from what I've read online and everything. I feel like it would be a mood. But that's the goal eventually either way, you know? If I can do it by the time my lease ends currently, great. If not, eventually we'll get there. I mean, honestly, I would love to move overseas, but that is completely out of the cards right now. But that's the ultimate goal. I actually don't even want to be in the US. I would like to move overseas. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun hanging out with y'all. I appreciate y'all's support and the positive vibes and comments a lot. It means a lot to me. But thanks for hanging out. We're gonna stream Thursday. We're gonna attempt to do a blueprint build on Thursday. The logistics are gonna be a little bit more complicated than what I'm used to while I'm streaming, because I gotta go ahead and like get the photos that I would overlay, and I'm gonna have to like be juggling that and putting that on the screen so y'all can see like the floor plan when I'm working on the floor plan, and then when I move to the furnishing part with the rooms, I have to have the photos ready to go and be able to easily put them on the overlay for the stream so y'all can see it in the reference. So it's going to be a bit more involved than what I'm used to, but I think it'll be a fun and good experience and something we can do and kind of mix up our streams a little bit. So blueprint build, and if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I have a couple of videos on YouTube that I've done recently, and I call them the blueprint builds. So you can find those pretty quickly on my YouTube channel if y'all want to check out kind of what the vibe is of that. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, depending on where you're tuning in from, and would love to have you be part of our community. So if you don't follow or subscribe, would love to have you join us. And until the next stream, have a good one, okay? I'll see y'all then. Bye.